Hey, what's going on, guys? gdoggcasey here, bringing you episode number 4 of our Dark Souls 2 playthrough. And there's a little bit of a difference in this episode. This time I'm going to do live commentary, just to see how it plays out. I think it might be a little bit easier on me and a little bit better for the videos if I do live comm. So we're going to head over this way. Now, in the last video, we finally took care of the Forest of the Fallen Giants. We're pretty much done with that area, at least for now, until I go back and mop up and pick up some things. Something I haven't shown you guys up here is the side of the mountain here, kind of like this little monument. You can kneel to this. Oh, there's 9 of them here. 5 homeward bones, sweet. So you can kneel to this and make the game significantly harder. Basically, your weapons just do less damage, and the monsters have more health as well. And in doing so, it allows you to collect awe stones, and you can return the awe stones to that monument, and I don't know, you get stuff. I don't know too much about it, but anyway, we're going to be going this way, into my favorite area of the game. So as we travel this way, I gotta mention a couple things, or at least one other thing here. It's getting pretty hot in my town, and for some reason my bedroom, out of all the other rooms in this entire house, is like the hottest room ever. So I have a couple fans going right now. The window is open, and I'm sitting right by the window, so there's potential for, outside noises getting into the video. And if it becomes too obnoxious, I'll definitely, I'll just suck it up, turn down the fans, and close the window, because I know sometimes there's kids out there playing, and I don't want that kind of stuff in my video. Anyway, we're gonna go to this chest. Crimson Parma is a shield that we won't be using. I don't know anybody who uses that shield. We'll come over here, pull this lever, or ring on a chain, whichever. And we'll come this way. I don't know what it is about this little area here, gives me major Final Fantasy VII vibes. Broken Thief Sword, useless. After you fight after Don Cornerio drops you down the hole and you fall in the sewer, it just feels like that, like the way the staircases are set up, and even with the item in the corner there, it's almost like that steel materia. Anyway, off topic, but let's just go this way to what is, in my opinion, the most beautiful area in the entire game, at least so far, as I've been. The Tower of Heides. Heides Tower of Flame, I mean. Look at this area. Jesus. The sun, the water, the towers, just the architecture. Reminds me a lot of New Londo, sorry, not New Londo, but Anor Londo from Dark Souls 1. A lot of people are saying that too, so. Alright, I forgot to set up my equipment, but anyway, these knights that we're going to be fighting here are incredibly easy to beat. You seriously don't even need your shield, but hold it up just in case, and take them out that way. I have to remember that I'm going through this area for the first time on this character, so I gotta go and get everything, including the bonfire here, which we don't have to rest at, because we're fine. But I am gonna change some things around. So at the end of the last video, I was upgrading my rapier to +3, so we're gonna try that. And we're also going to throw on the scimitar. That's going to keep our roll nice and quick. And the rapier is a pretty good weapon. Oh, nice. The Old Knight Greatsword. So if you're a strength build, let's take a quick look at that. Where are you? Right here. You need 25 strength to use it, but it scales B with strength, which is pretty good. Better than some of the other weapons that I've been using on my strength character. So, funnily enough, when these guys attack you, your shield is actually good enough to withstand the blow. Oh, had my shield down there. Okay. So the rapier's not really working out. Let's try the scimitar then. Oh. The scimitar's doing a little bit better against these guys. Oh. Wow, I almost lost it there. Let's heal up. Sublime Bone Dust. That's actually really good. That's going to enhance our Estus Flask to do even more damage. Or not, what am I saying? Not more damage, but even it'll restore even more health. These shield guys that I like fighting against. Took one on the shield there right at the end. And the shield, sweet. So if I was going strength, this would be a really good start for me. Okay, so you notice this lever came up here. We're gonna pull it, and if we look down at that room, we'll notice a second floor rising up, and that's important because there's a fight that's going to happen in that room, and this is giving us more room to maneuver around, so you know, so you don't get knocked into the water, which is really good. So a thing about doing live comms here is there's going to be moments where I'm being a little bit silent while I'm trying to concentrate on fighting, so just bear with me on that one. Okay, so this guy, he's going to come fight you alone. He's an honorable warrior. There we go. And then as soon as you kill him, the other two guys come at you. The best way to get around this is to just run this way. And if you come here, you got lots of room. There's no one else here to bug you. We're going to take another Estus. We're actually going to focus on life gems from now on, though. We want to save those for boss fights coming up. But anyway, as we come this way, he's the only one who comes down here. So we can fight him one-on-one. Relatively easy enough. There we go. And we could go down that way, but we actually don't want to do that. We want to come over here. And actually, I feel like I missed an item. Well, there's an item over there. Cracked blue eye orbs, they allow you to... I think it's for co-op, like you can join someone else's game. I'm not 100% sure on that. I should check that. Pull this guy out. Now, the reason why we didn't go the left way, which is actually the way we're trying to go, but we didn't go out that door. I'll show you why in a minute here. Alright. These guys are dropping something every time here. It's pretty good. So if you go at this left door, there's actually two guys. Oh, I just heard that. Another lever comes up here, and again, all it's going to do is it's going to add another ring to that floor. So, pretty useful. Just giving us more room. Now that's the way towards the boss. Like, that's the boss room of this area. It's not a very big area, actually. But we want to go this way. Now, hopefully I can get a fair fight here. Oh, got a little greedy there. He didn't drop anything. That's okay. Alright, so now we got this guy. It's a nice, easy area, too. You know, I find this area even easier than the Forest of the Fallen Giants. It's a lot more straightforward, too. There's not so many, like, little pieces of area that you can miss. And we'll take this guy out. Yeah, there's treasure right down here. Divine Blessing. Can't we use that to heal us? Actually, if we could use that to heal us, then we're looking like we're Just getting a little bit low on Estus. Fully restores. Yeah, okay. Let's throw that on the belt, just in case we need it. And we're gonna run up here. Not too much going on here, except for just beautiful area. Look at that. Look at that. Is that like a cathedral or whatever? It's just awesome. Whoop. Forgot I didn't have my shield up. Whoa! Oh shit. Let's use this life gem here. So he got us pretty good. And now we get to do this. Bam! There's so much impact there. It's pretty sweet. Alright, so we got a couple good stuff here. We have the old Radiant Life Gem. And the Ring of Binding, where if you're dying a lot, the Ring of Binding is going to be really helpful because it's going to allow you to lose less hit points while you're in hollow form. Right now we're human, so we're fine. And actually, the 5 human effigies you get there are pretty cool. We could summon someone here, but instead we're just going to do this. And actually switch to the rapier. So this guy should look a little bit familiar. Hopefully I can take him out without too much issues here. Let's get our stamina fully regen. Alright. A couple pokes with the rapier. Yeah, this should do nicely. Basically, you're just holding your shield up, which I did not do there. So let's we're gonna pop an Estus here in a second. Whoa. Couldn't take up that opportunity to hit him though. Alright, so popping Estus is always dangerous. There we go, now we can do it. Ugh. Okay. That could have been better, but I guess it could have been worse too, so. He's gonna do this. Oh wow, that wasn't fair. You gotta lower your shield here because you want to make sure your stamina regens fast enough so you can block his attacks. Like that. Didn't really work out that well there, but we should be okay. That's a good opportunity to attack him here. I've actually never seen him do that, so he does that too. Seemed easy enough to dodge though. Yeah, this guy's really not that hard, and the melee bosses you're gonna find are relatively easy, and they all almost have the same strategy, which I guess is probably not a good thing because, you know, you want a little bit of variety, but you know, it's a good way to pick up some nice souls. Every time you level up gives you a very nice chance to, or every time you kill a boss, sorry, it gives you a nice chance to level up, because they always drop a good amount of souls. So, whatever, it's easy souls in my opinion. And there's a lot more bosses in Dark Souls 2, so I guess they made them a little bit easier, you know, just so you can get through the game all right without dying to a boss every. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Oh, rah! That was painful. He's gonna die though. And there he goes. So the rapier did a good job there. I didn't want to use the scimitar because it was getting pretty low on durability. So, alright, actually, and we get the old Leo ring, which is amazing if you're going to be using the rapier, which we might be doing because the rapier is pretty damn good. So the Leo ring gives you a bonus to thrust weapons. And the rapier is 1000% thrust weapon, so yeah. So it opens up the way to this area, and actually you can come down here. And I am gonna rest at this one because I need a little bit more Estus. I don't know what all these messages say. Illusionary walls, liars, whatever. So all of these guys are probably just lying about an illusionary wall that I don't know about. Yeah, alright, good. So we'll rest here, get our weapon durability back. And we'll head up. So there's an NPC over here that we'll talk to. He doesn't say much. And if you guys know how to trigger him to say a little bit more, then by all means, let me know, because I'm not 100% sure how to get this guy going. A tower shield and a high knight iron mask, so yeah, that stuff is alright. It's kind of heavy for us, though.
Transient being. This is no place for one such as you. Be gone. You are not needed. Transient being, nothing has changed. You would never make a Knight of the Blue, and I have nothing more to say. Be gone. You are not needed.
Pretty cool character, though. I like his voice acting. I think I might know how to get him going. I think you, maybe if you go talk to Salden at the start of the game. We haven't even spoke to him yet. We will be doing that soon, though. But if you speak to him enough times, he offers you to join the Knights of the Blue. So I guess if you join the Knights of the Blue and then you come talk to him, maybe that'll change his dialogue. Who knows? You can see the rapier doing a little bit more damage now with the Leo ring. And if we two-hand it... There you go. I just find two-handing the rapier looks weird, so I don't usually do it, but... You know. So we're just going to head back down, and we did respawn all the knights, so that's going to sort of prolong this episode a little bit, but I guess it's not so bad considering it's been not very long already, so... Alright. So now we have a fight against two of them. Okay. Alright. Ugh. Whoa! No! Oh, that was like... That touched my belly button. Fuck off, of course. Okay, I'm not sure what to do here. We are in a little bit of trouble here, but we're living. Okay, let's take a couple stabs at this guy. No! Just one! Yeah, so that happened. Oh, and we started all the way back here, too. I was actually... Fuck. I was hoping we can go back to the other bonfire, because that would make things a little bit easier. We wouldn't have to kill two of those guys again. Let's go back to the scimitar. That seemed to be doing a little bit better against those guys. At least it's a quicker trip back to our souls. So frustrating when you die in this game. I hate it. But that was... I don't know, like, yeah, I mean, that was my own fault. I double-tapped the attack button kind of by accident because I just wanted to attack once, but instead I attacked twice, and because of that I wasn't able to get my shield up in time, so... Alright. So there's probably a much easier way to do this, and this time we'll go that route. So I have a bow for a reason, right? So let's just... Oh, that didn't work. Really? Oh, it's just him who wants to come. Alright. Well, that did work then. Alright, much easier. Okay, there's no railing here, so let's be a little bit careful with how we're maneuvering. Okay, good. We're doing much better this time. Oh my god, I hate dying. Especially when I'm recording. It's just embarrassing. Alright, so this guy... I'm hoping that one of them backs off. Alright. Okay, that almost happened again. We're good now, though. I know we're good because that shield guy... of course he's going to go in the back now, eh? What? I totally had my shield up there. I kind of just want to take that guy out. There we go. Alright, finally we can... Okay. So yeah, that's another thing about doing the live comms, right? Like when you get yourself in positions like that, it's hard to keep your commentary going. But you know what? We died once, but other than that, we did kind of okay. That was a bit of an annoying fight there. We don't need to go back that way, so we're gonna go this way. I'm gonna switch to my scimitar. What's going on with this guy? All right. Oh, there you go. Fuck. It's all... Okay, I'm going to use Divine Blessing here. It's all about your stamina management. It's hard to keep yourself alive if you're just blowing all your stamina by attacking constantly. So we're coming this way now, which is basically just when you go into that room with the two doorways left and right, this is the right direction. Come over here. Whew, I thought I was going to fall there. Grab whatever this is. Green Blossom. Yeah, I guess I was just complaining about stamina regeneration, so that would help against that. And here's the last night of this little area here. I'm trying to find out how to get away from that sort of sweeping attack. Alright, and you're dead. Alright, good. So we are ready to take on the next boss, and this is actually sort of the final boss of this little area. Dragon Rider. And it's basically the same as with the Dragon Slayer. You just hold your shield up and try to figure out his attack patterns. Let's see. I'll try the rapier out against him. Oh! Big shield bash. Okay. He's got a really wide range there, so... a good time to attack him after that attack. This one, if you can get that, so it's always 2 swings, right? So if you can get that second roll in, could be in a good position. Ugh. Alright, let's, yeah, that hurt. Okay, we're gonna want to heal now. Well, that wasn't helpful. Never really had this many issues with this guy before, so it seems like rolling is the key, because you want to be able to roll past his stabs there, so you can, like, I can't do anything if I have to recover from the block on that. So, and this one you can roll through, get a swing in, and roll through that. Oh! That did not really go as planned, but that's okay. And we have no stamina now. Okay, that one had 3. Going okay. I'm confident I'll be able to... Oh, that hurt. I'm confident... Oh! Let's stop talking about how confident I am as I get slammed around here. So actually this one, if you just stay out of his range, that seems to work too. Go in. Saw that coming, but I knew I'd get the kill. There we go. Jesus. I've gone through this area much easier in the past. That was a little not as smooth as I had hoped for. First time coming out here, I turned left and died. That's an interesting fact. You're supposed to go right and up the stairs. So we'll come up here and look at that bonfire. There's an NPC here as well. Let's talk to her.
Are you from these parts? My name is Lycia. I have come to spread the art of miracles, a practice of which I am a disciple. I can see that you are well suited to comprehend their wondrous power. But the cost of it, that's for your heart to decide.
Alright, so Lycia is sort of like a cleric. She has some items she'll sell you. You can get a cleric's chime. I think that allows you to cast miracles. A ring here increases faith, which could be good if you didn't want to increase your faith at all, and then you wore this ring. It'll allow you to cast a couple miracles that maybe you wouldn't otherwise be able to. And a whole bunch of miracles here, like heal, great heal, replenishment, like all sorts of healing stuff. Lightning spear is cool. Yeah, homeward, so you don't need homeward bones anymore. all that kind of stuff. I think Force is neat. I think that's the one that can knock you off a platform, so good in PvP. Let's find out what else she has to say.
I'd heard awful rumors about this place, and I'm afraid they were all true. The king, gone. The earth, ravaged. The burden on the people weighs heavy. I fear that, by now, they may have scarce room in their hearts for miracles. Why did I come here? Well... do I need any other reason than to spread the gospel of miracles? My preceptor always said this art should be shared with the world. And such is my only wish. Sometimes I fight the urge to pack up and go back home. It is... well, I must do this. And being out here all alone only makes this a more fitting test of my fortitude. I expected this cathedral to be bustling, but there's hardly a soul to be found here. Without any goings-on, I'll have to move soon. To a place I could gull the... sorry, help the gullible by teaching the good word. I expected this sorry, no need for miracles. The gods frown upon such soul scrimpers.
Yeah, we frown upon you. So, gull, the way she used the word gull, means to fool. So there's something about her that's not quite right. We're actually going to not travel any further here. I'm going to go back to Majula. I'm going to spend my souls, spend a minute talking about how I'm I apologize, getting a little bit of a cold there. My nose got clogged for some random reason. So, I'm going to talk about how I'm spending my souls. So let's talk to her. The Emerald Herald. Now, another thing I noticed in my last video, every time I talk to an NPC, specifically the blacksmith over there, there was a bit of an echo because the voices were so loud that it was coming through the speakers of my headphones into my mic, which is frustrating. So it's easy enough to edit that out when I'm doing post-commentary. When I'm doing live commentary, it's going to be harder to do that. I probably won't be able to. So I'm going to check the video after and see if I need to turn the voices down. I hope not, because so many Let's Plays out there have the voices way too quiet, and you can't hear any of the story.
Bearer of the curse. Seek, lest this...
Do we have a flask? Yeah, we do. A shard. Okay. Oh, she said we don't. Okay. Actually, hold on. Really quick, I'm going to go and talk to the blacksmith really quick. Can I do I have any shards? Maybe I don't. No, I have 0 shards. Okay, no big deal. Yeah, sorry, blacksmith. I didn't mean to waste your time. Malentia's here. She's moved here for good. And she will sell an unlimited amount of life gems. So that's fun. You know, it's pretty nice to just kind of top off with her, and they're not very expensive.
Bearer of the...
Alright, so let's talk about leveling up. So because I haven't said anything about what I'm doing. This is a dexterity build, but I haven't upgraded my dexterity yet because just the way I've been playing, I've noticed that getting these two to 20 first is pretty good because it allows me to stay survivable, right? So like every time I level up my vigor, it just increases my hit points. So I can bring that up to 20, and it gives me an extra 200 hit points almost. So we'll go with that, and then, oops. Okay, I shouldn't do it that way. The endurance brings up my stamina, which allows me to take more swings and block more with my shield. So it's also very helpful. Getting that up to 20 will bring me up to 120 stamina, which is going to be good enough for now. It also raises my physical defense a little bit. Not quite, actually, but yeah, anyway. There's a little trick with Dark Souls 2 where a couple of these stats are very dependable on other stats. What's a good example? So, Oh, look at that. So Vitality will bring up my equipment load. It'll allow me to wear heavier equipment. So that could be important later. But because we're going Dexterity, not so important now. We're not wearing heavy equipment. Now that I've got these two to 20, I can spend the rest of my souls leveling up my Dexterity. Adaptability is kind of neat. It gives you agility, which I think increases the amount of invisibility or invincibility frames you get when you dodge. Basically, when the sword swipes through you while you're dodging, you know, because you're dodging, it misses you. Well, in this game, it's not quite as simple. Like in Dark Souls 1, you could literally like dodge right through a weapon, and pretty often you would not get hit, but it's a lot harder to do that in this game, as you saw. So anyway, a lot of these intelligence we don't need, faith we don't need, strength we may need to increase a little bit in order to use specific weapons later on. Attunement, where I don't know. Right now, what's our attunements? We have 0 slots actually. We would need to bring it up to 10 to get 1 slot, but that's too many points for me to spend right now. Vitality we will be raising later on, but for now we're just going to keep increasing Dexterity. I'm going to bring it to 19. I could bring it to 20, but I want to save some souls because of what I was saying earlier. I want to go speak to Melentia here.
Oh, you again? Go on. It's on the cheap for you.
It's on the cheap for me. Okay. Alright, so now she has unlimited amount of life gems. Before she had a limit, now she has unlimited. And same with the knives too. What? Oh, 0, okay. The knives are good. These are good if you want to do some AoE damage, but we're just going to buy 13 life gems because I'd used a lot.
Thank you kindly.
You're welcome, old lady. Okay, guys, well, that's where I'm going to call this episode. Actually, what I'm going to do is make myself human, because I don't want to be a disgusting hollow. And I will talk to you guys in the next video. So we, in this one, we took care of the Heides Tower of Flame, which you can actually see, I think, if you look. I don't know. There's a way where you can see it, I think. I believe it's that way. Maybe I'm wrong. Right there. Isn't that it? I think that's it. I could be wrong, though. Anyway, in the next episode, we're going to continue along that path. We're going to go through the next area, which is called No Man's Wharf. So that'll be fun. I will talk to you guys then. See ya.